friends. How's everyone doing this evening? Welcome to Passionate About Scrapbooking. I'm Pamela, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the Texas Hill Country in Fredericksburg, Texas. And I just thought I would hop on this evening and share with you some fun new products and goodies that I got in the last couple of days. I've been kind of stashing them over to the side, waiting for the perfect time to go live, and decided tonight would be the best time. I just wrapped up watching the Paper Pumpkin alternative video that they did on the Facebook page for Paper Pumpkin. And my projects are the ones that were shared tonight for the March 2025 Paper Pumpkin kit called Daisy Daydream. So be sure to check out my Instagram or Facebook for photos of my projects. And you can also watch the replay of the video so you can learn all about the projects that Cindy and Sheila went over. They'll also be posting photos along with, I believe, a PDF file with instructions instructions and supply list and so forth. So if you're joining me tonight, say hello, let me know you're viewing, and give me a thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me. I just thought I would share. I have a big box right here of new 2025 through 2026 annual catalog products, plus the May 2025 online exclusives. Now, I didn't get everything, but I have quite a few things here to share with you. And then I also wanted to share my OnStage. That's the Stamping Up convention that just happened about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks now. And I'm going to share my online presentation. I did a 10-minute video for the convention, and it went live at each one of the venues. So in Brisbane, Australia, in Strasbourg, I think that's how you say it, France, and Raleigh, North Carolina. So that was exciting to get messages and things from my former close to my heart maker friends and new Stamping Up demonstrators, the Artisan design team as well. So it was a secret. Nobody knew I was doing it. So it was a surprise to all, I hope. I got some really great feedback with it. So I'll be sharing those products along with the um, projects that I made. I did a sneak peek at the end of my Make It Monday live. So if you joined me there, you've already seen them. But if not, you'll get to see them tonight. And then I also have a box that I haven't even opened up yet that has an artisan gift that I would have received it on stage if I had been able to attend that in person. But Cindy mailed it to me and I got it a couple of days ago as well. So let me know where you're viewing from. Say hello. Let me know if you're a demonstrator or just came upon my video. Maybe you're a customer of mine or looking for a demonstrator. I would love to assist you in that. So let's get busy, and I'm going to flip my camera over, I think. So give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, everything's still in the box. I have gone through it already and peeked and looked at stuff, and we'll do the unveiling. So I'm going to start with this right over here because I actually got this prior to, I think, on stage, because it's going to be part of one of my upcoming artisan design team assignments. And so Cindy sent me this Gallery Blooms. It's actually a suite. I didn't get everything in the suite. I got partial, partial part of the suite. This is beautiful gallery. It has a 6x6 designer series paper, and look at these papers. They are gorgeous. So hand painted. There's some very pretty, I don't even know what design you would call this. So if you know, leave a comment and let me know. But you get quite a few sheets, I think 4 of each pattern. So I'll just flip through these real quick so you can see them. And there's the back of that one. Oh, I love this one with the color in it. And then it's got kind of a stucco Lost Lagoon color to it. And isn't that beautiful? So I can't wait to have some fun with some of these. Ah, look at that. Looks like a postcard. So you could even cut it out maybe to make it look like a postcard on your card. There's some, maybe some pecan pie and calypso coral I'm seeing in there, along with some real earthy tones. These are going to make beautiful cards. And I'm not going to share what I'm doing for my next assignment. It's going to be a, a surprise. But oh, these are so pretty. Flip through them real quick if you haven't had a chance to see them. This is really pretty. Some Night of Navy in there, it looks like. Oh, and I bet it has some of our new 2025-26 colors as well, which there's Secret Sea and Cloud Cover, I think. So I bet some of those colors are in here. That's awesome. So if maybe you're a painter, you could do some fun things about painting or even travel. I can see some travel pages with this. So say hello if you're joining me. I'm not seeing any comments, so I have no idea if they're working or not. I see one thumbs up, but I know there's people watching. And then along with that, again, this was called Beautiful Gallery. I think that's the name of the suite. I don't have my catalog yet either, so that will be coming shortly. Then this is the Gallery Bloom stamp set. I think I threw in the dies in here as well. Actually, two. Look at that. You can make like a frame. I think it cuts out two different frames. The outside one kind of has the beveled or mitered edges. And yeah, this is going to be fun. So, first, I think the first week of May is when my project will go live using this collection. There are some, what are these called? Pressed flower motifs. Hey, Wendy, thanks for joining me and saying hello. Hello, Chris. So we got Florida and Illinois in the house. Awesome. And then there's some new ribbon here. This is a basic beige classic ribbon is what it's called. So it's a little bit thinner than the basic beige ribbon that we have available right now. All right, we'll see if I can figure out where to put all this. I have one little open spot over here I'm going to put to the side. Now, I think I have everything kind of in the order that, like in the suite. So first I'll go over here. I did grab these small circle shaker domes. I haven't even opened these, but I just thought they would be fun to try with something like these little, what are these? Loose shaker elements. So those are going to be perfect for inside there. Now there's a cute little pig bundle, I think, that it showed. This was like the belly. So I didn't get that. Not too much into pigs. So, but I thought it would work well with just about anything. So they adhere onto your card for kind of like a little shaker card. And then I didn't get the turtles sweet either, but I did get the ribbon and the embellishments, the shades of green hexagons, and the, let me find where the English is, bordered ribbon. So this was shaded spruce and soft sea foam. Oh, that's pretty. It's gonna be pretty like even with this collection right here. So I might end up getting the turtles. I don't know. I'm not too much into cutesy nowadays. So I'm not scrapbooking the kids when they were little too much, but I've already seen some really cute products or samples using that collection. So it may grow on me. I may end up getting it at some point. Here's a couple of, I think, standalone bundles or stamp sets that I got over here. The fancy borders. Special delivery, sent with love, can make a tag to from or put it on the front of an envelope or card. Just because a little hello with a lot of love. So this is a bundle. Oh, I think specifically got this for the dies. Look at those. I can't wait to play with these, especially in my scrapbooking. So those will be fantastic. And then you've got some special delivery again, sent with love. So it could be very generic. So just gift giving. Then we have, I love this one too, more messages. So all kinds of messages you can put on your cards. Probably can figure out a few of these to use with my scrapbooking. Hello, Michelle. Hey, Debbie and Lisa. Thanks for joining me. We got Canada. We got Texas. I'm not sure where Michelle is from. You're welcome. Let us know where you're from, Michelle. And then we got Florida and Illinois. All right, so more messages. This is a really neat set because it's one stamp. So I guess if you wanted to, you could cut all these apart. So if you're brave enough to do that, but you could also just stamp it all at the same time. And then, so it is a cling stamp, so I'll have to put that together. But then what's cool is that they have all these labels. So you can stamp this, lay this over top, and you've got all your little messages cut out. You can do them in different colors and, put them in some little sleeves and have them ready to go if you want. You could also just cut out these like in all white or black or whatever color you choose and use them for all kinds of sentiments. So I had to have that. So more messages, and then we have, let me see if I can stack these over here a little bit better. This is so cute. We are going to have so much fun with this. I've seen so many wonderful samples. It's always funny because you just see the stamp set and it's like, oh, okay, but then when you see the dies that go with it, it's amazing. So notes and totes. And I couldn't fit the dies in there. Now I remember. So we'll open this up and I'll show them to you. Because I guess there were too many. I might figure out a way. I'm pretty good at putting them onto my magnetic sheet once I get it in here and playing around until I can fit them all in there. Sometimes I have to add an extra magnetic sheet, and we may have to do, I think we're going to have to do that on this one. Look at all the dies. So this right here makes a tote. It can be a 3D tote. It's kind of gusseted is the word gusseted? I don't know. And so it can be kind of 3D. And I've seen it made in like two different types of totes. Then you've got some wood here. I can't remember all the neat things that you can make. Got some sunglasses, headphones. I think that's what those are supposed to be. Water bottle. I guess like your lotion. Got your shell, then I guess you can do some pockets. Maybe this is like, I'm not sure what this is for. If it's maybe a book, maybe. Um, I'm trying to see what else. Oh, there's some more sunscreen. There's a little scarf that can hang off your tote. Now I know it's hard to see if you haven't seen samples yet. We're not allowed to show any like the actual catalog yet. I don't have it anyway, so it doesn't matter at the moment. But you might see some samples on Instagram or Facebook from other artists, stampers, Stampin' Up demonstrators, not just artisans. but starfish. This is a handle right here. I know that. Oh, I guess this would be a handle, not headphones. You might could make it into a headphone. I just realized that. Yeah, so you got two different types of handles on here and maybe a little zipper tag or something. I don't know. So lots and lots we can do with this. Yay! I'm so glad you saw the paper pumpkin alternatives, and I'm so thankful that they got there okay. We had some issues with shipping my samples to Nicole, who is in charge of the paper pumpkin. So, but that it all worked out, thank goodness. All right, so then our messages on here. So you got some stamps that can decorate your tote, and then you could put some sweet messages on there. Could do, I've seen some pretty ones with this as kind of a random stamp to make a cool pattern. So we're gonna have fun with that at some point. And I think all this right here goes together. So let me look and see if I can, what is it called? Florals in Bloom. I think that's, I'm looking at, like, I don't know if I have the stamps for this, or maybe that was one of those that were over here already that I shared. I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. And maybe it's hiding in here. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why I wouldn't get the stamp set. I guess I better double check. But I did get the ribbon. So this is the mesh band gold striped ribbon. Then there are the loose sequin or loose shaker elements. So great for shaker cards. And I love these labels. They're cool. Foiled frames and labels, ephemera pack. And then we've got these pretty strawberry slush. That's one of the new 2025, 26 in colors. My understanding it's an old color that they brought back. And then we have pretty in pink as well. Pretty in pink is a 24, 25 in color. And I think that was one that returned as well. So and then we have an embossing folder, pressed flowers embossing folder. So that'll make a pretty background. I'm gonna set those aside. And let's tear this open. Now I have some things. Oh, I have a whole nother bundle, I guess, and paper that I'll be getting. I actually registered for OnStage and then I wasn't able to attend. So I kept my registration. So I was able to have a friend pick up my tote and catalog and the bundle that I got for one of the stamping nights after hours. And I'm supposed to be able to connect with the gal in San Antonio that she gave it to, because my friend that I was going to go with, she's in Houston. So maybe in the next week or two, I'll connect with this Abby, I think is her name. And, it's such a small world because this young lady that my friend in Houston knows visited her this past week. And then she's from San Antonio and she's engaged to a young man from Fredericksburg, where I'm at, and his parents are school teachers. So I kind of know him. And anyways, it's like that's a small world. All right, this is that beautiful secret sea color, I believe. So I'll just kind of flip these back so you can see all these pretty bright florals. I love them. I'll do that one this way. And then we've got, I think, I'm going to say, I'm not sure what colors. Pumpkin pie, shaded spruce. I'm going to say garden green, some probably pretty in pink, and that strawberry slush. There's some yellow, probably daffodil delight, um, berry burst, I'm guessing, And there's that cloud cover as well in here. I love all the different shades, how there's so many colors in our some of our DSPs that you can use one DSP and get so many different looks because yeah, it's just gorgeous. So sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I keep hitting I think that's that strawberry slush. Here's another one. Ugh, look how pretty that is. Look how different they all are. I just love that. I'm trying to flip. You get two sheets of each. Yeah, pumpkins. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear him. Let me know. He's loud. I'll probably have to let him outside. So then there's this one. Look at how pretty that is. All right. So lots of fun is going to be had with that. I was trying to think. I think that first one that I shared with y'all, the gallery one, is also going to be my May artisan assignment. So I actually have two assignments I'll be using with that beautiful paper. This is cool. Okay, I'm going to open the door real quick for the animals. If you join me during the days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then you know I'm having to get up and down. Right now, the weather's pretty nice so that I can leave the door open, so I'll do that. And it's still quiet here. I'm the only one here right now. I know Jeff will be on his way soon, and Bevan will be home shortly, probably. So this is called Flower Garden Foils. So it's a specialty paper, and the colors are oh so pretty. Try to kind of keep it all together. I can put it back the way I need to. So embossed foil. Look at those. I think this might be that cloud cover, and then this would be possibly the strawberry slush. One of these is probably strawberry slush. I'm not sure what that one is, but look how pretty those are. I can't wait to figure out what I'll use that for. It's just one-sided, so this one's fun. I'm excited about this. Cheers and Sips. I think it's actually called Celebratory Sips is the designer series paper. And then the Cheers and Sips. So if you like a fancy drink, I can see maybe a Bloody Mary because it looks like it's got celery maybe there. Jeff and I like margaritas, but it can be any type of fruity drink you like. Doesn't have to be alcoholic. It's got ice cubes. Just have some fun with these. So there's to you, to us. It's your day. Let's celebrate. And there are some dies that go along with it as well. So it's a bundle. So it's got a cool pattern here. And then cuts out some of your stamped images. And now we have probably Jasper, who's trying to jump on my keyboard and mouse. I'm going to throw him back off the floor. I love the little umbrella that's in there. So I guess there is a stamp too. Yeah, a cherry. And like I said, I think all this goes together. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure these do. Kind of have a green tint to them. They're iridescent, holographic resin dots. Love those. And then there are two, I believe, Glass and Gardens embossing folders inside here. Michelle's from Nebraska. I was just looking back at my messages again. So lady's barking. I'm not sure who she's barking at or no. Sorry guys. I hope I'm still live. Let's look and see. Okay. I think we're good. He just keeps jumping up here. Oh, look at these folders. Those are pretty. So you could turn them this way and do like a border on your cards, either up or down. So I don't have any that are this size, so I like that. And let's see here. If he keeps jumping up here, you may hear a big crash. I don't know. All right, so I just have this one and the one you're seeing here too. So I'm not sure about oh, I think the bundle that I'm waiting on from OnStage goes with that other paper I shared earlier. I may have this backwards actually. We'll see in a minute. We'll look at that and see what the deal is. Look at these. So this is going to be fabulous for where I live, Fredericksburg, Texas. If you Google it, it is known for wine country. It's almost as big as whatever that valley is in California. Can anyone help me there? I can't think of, I want to say Sonoma, but I'm not sure if that's right. But up on the West Coast, um, Fredericksburg, we have a highway called 290 that runs all the way through Fredericksburg. And the east side, the east, I guess 290 East, is full of wineries, vineyards. And we just drove down there this past Saturday and it was crazy busy. So summer's going to be wild. So there's some more of that. I think strawberry slush probably, and just some pretty florals as well. I haven't looked through any of this yet, haven't paid real close attention. This is cool. So you could stamp on these probably, I would think, some of the images. I'm trying to look and see who's out there, but I don't know. But it'd be just a really cool scrapbook background too. I can totally see that. I'm gonna flip these here. Thanks, Chris, for letting me know. Yeah, I looked up on my timer and I could tell that, oh, thank goodness he didn't mess anything up. So this is just a like zooming in a little bit. There's some different, there's not no wine bottles on this one, but look how pretty that is. I love that Stampin' Up has I want to say in store, but in-house. That's the word I'm looking for. They have in-house designers that design these papers and stamps for us. So they're actually painting these designs. You'll catch videos every once in a while where they're sharing how they do it and how they create these designer series papers and stamps and stuff. It's really, really fun. I love the orange peels. And then we'll flip this one over and see. And I'm still always amazed at how many papers and designs we get in the Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. Just so much to work with. Look at all those. I love it. So very summery. All right. And I think that's it for that. Now let me look. I'm going to go back to this other one right here. Florals in Bloom. And I'm going to look because I want to look at this. Pretty Florals. I think it goes with this, but I need to look at the dies. Pretty Florals. And that was Florals in Bloom. Jeff may be home, but I'm not sure. So I'll wrap it up here pretty quick, but still got a little bit to go. All right, let me look at these dies. Yes, I think this goes with this. And then that I think will go with my bundle that's coming that I've got to pick up from Abby. So I'm almost positive so check again, look at those, all those cool dies. It's like 3 there, 3 here. And I'm just seeing this one looks like that. Oh my goodness, lady, calm down. Lady is our American Staffordshire Terrier, and she's excited right now. And then I think this goes with that. Yeah, pretty florals, pretty florals. Okay, so I think all that goes together. And so then maybe these colors go better with this one over here. These are our in colors, 2025, 2027 in color flat pearls. And then I'm pretty sure this is like a big, big bundle. So this Sweet Blooms is mostly words, and then the dies will actually cut out words as well, and you can do layering. See how so you could cut that out in one color and then layer it onto that piece right there. Okay, so I'm gonna just set that right here. We'll look through this, and then we just have, I'll share my OnStage um, products and what am I thinking of? Projects. Oh, I love how it goes from kind of like a rainbow. I'll just lay it here and some pretty Daffodil Delight. This is reminding me of Bevan and her, when she was little, she would get little weeds, and we called them dandelions, but I think they were still weeds. Give me 1 second. Jeff is coming in. Okay, I just whispered to him, I'm on live. So he's got to be quiet for a few more minutes. Oh, look at that. That might be that fresh freesia. I'm not sure. And then we've got, oh my goodness, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Like it just is totally different. That's what I love so much about this. These designer series papers, so many pretty colors. So I'm seeing a theme here where they've got all the flowers in here, and then we're starting to get full sheets of just like this right here. We just did that. Does anybody have a favorite yet? That's pretty. So we could totally do a whole scrapbook page and cards, of course, with that right there. Can mix some of that maybe together. And then a whole nother different color scheme. Kind of these two are in this one. Oh, even with some of this over here. Very pretty. And I wish I had the stamp set to share with you, but I don't. I think that's the one that was, I got it on stage. Amanda. Hey, Amanda, how are you doing? I missed you earlier, I guess. And then we've got some beautiful florals here in the kind of pink purple blues. So all this part right here. Oh, I can't wait to play. And then I guess that's Old Olive probably. Just, and I love that the backs are kind of monotone, neutral. You can use them with any other designer series paper or just cardstock if you want. All right, so I'm just going to set all this back in here. Let me clean up a little bit to keep it all together. And then I will, next up is my on stage presentation. Now, I'm a little sad because I thought, as demonstrators, I thought today we would get to um, order these, but they didn't make them available. So, this is what I was sent to create my projects for my onstage presentation. And they actually sent me all three. So, in English, French, and German. I think that's correct. I had to get ChatGPT to help me with the sayings because I didn't know what some of this said. I just wanted to know. I didn't have to talk about it or anything. And then I only got these two 2025, 2026 colors, the cloud cover and the secret C in classic stamping pads. This one, unfortunately, they're having to hold back because as it dries, it doesn't dry the color that it's supposed to be. And I'm not even sure if I used it in any of my samples, so I didn't even know. I did use this one, I know, the Secret C. And then I got the in color packet. They're not all in here. This is what I had left over. Um, I know this is Timid Tiger. There's that strawberry slush, I think. And then I'm not even sure what the name of this one is, but it's kind of the yeah, it's a yellow with a green tinge to it. So I have that left over because those colors were not in the collection that I got, which is called Boho Vibes. And these are all, this is what I have left over from creating all my samples. So like throw these back up on top. And I know, I think there's one or two samples that are pieces, patterns that I used like all of it just about. So those are super pretty. I got a lot of great feedback after seeing samples used with it. People were putting it on their wish list. At first, they were like, I probably won't get it. But oh, when I open this, you'll know you have to have it. At least you have to have the dies. Look at how cute those dies are. So the boho vibes with the rainbows, lots and lots of fun I had with that. And then it also, that collection comes with, I don't know what they're called. These are, um, I think that's Petal Pink and Daffodil Delight. And then you've got the Cloud Cover and Mossy Meadow, I believe are the colors of the dots that I got to use. So I'll move these out of the way and I'll share with you my projects. So here, oh, I should probably start from the beginning. So this was my casual card that I made. I did it in German to start with. I've got little pieces and stuff still in here. And I just shared how to create this little sunbeam right here. It's two stamps, and I shared how to do that. And this would be a super simple like card you would make for a class. For beginner stampers because it's simple stamping. And then I just used a little bit of the designer series paper. And then I shared on this one two other samples just to show the variety, how you use all the designer series paper. And then I used each one of the stamps in French, German, and English on that one. And then my next one is a casual avid card. So this was called for Stampin' Up, a casual card. And then we have the, let me pull it out of here, casual avid card I did in English. And I shared how to create this um, sunburst or flower burst, sunflower burst. I think that's what I called it. It was a sunflower burst. And just using some watercolor paper and a water brush, water painter, along with a the ink from the inside of your ink pad. And then I shared this second sample, just a different orientation along with some different colors and designer series paper. So that was fun. And recommended you could do a class on watercoloring with your classic Stampin' pad. And then for my Avid card, I did a slimline card along with a envelope. So it fits right inside there. Made sure I made it wide enough. So handmade, and used some two-tone cardstock. Jasper, I think it is over here kind of stalking me. And so there's your envelope. And then my slimline card, I used a flip flap on my slimline card and made a little window. Here he comes again. Okay, yeah, he almost messed it up that time. Just keeps stepping on my mouse pad. So I did like a shaker card. See the little pieces inside there? It doesn't really shake because it's pretty tight, but it's kind of sticking, and move this out of the way. But then I also put the little rainbow and even stamped on this piece right here, and then adhered it right to the front of the flip flap. And since it's a flip flap, it's interactive and it'll open. I sealed it shut right up here with some tear and tape I just stuck up in there. If you look real close, you can see the tear and tape right there. But I could have put it on the back. No, I couldn't have, because then it wouldn't have sealed it shut really. They still would have fallen out of there. So you have to be kind of strategic on that. And then it had this cute little hidden message in it. And then you still have this fold here. So it was kind of like a fun fold too. And if you know me, I love fun folds. So I got lots of oohs and ahs apparently for using the flip flap on a card. So I'm so happy I came up with that idea. And then those were my main projects that I was um, told I needed to create. And then I was allowed to create a few samples, different samples to share. So, me being a scrapbooker, I chose to do a 2-page, 12 by 12 scrapbook layout. Here, yeah, y'all can see it really good here. And did some stamping and splattering. Then I did this is all paper, like cardstock behind here, that I did the rainbow with. And then I decided to put the title on top using same thing I did with the paper pumpkin sample that they showed today, where I used the adhesive sheets or the foam adhesive sheets and ran the letters through there. I really love doing that now. So I've been stocking up on foam adhesive sheets. And there's the border stamp down here. Then this was the fun part because I used our flip flaps again. And so if you're not familiar with flip flaps, they were a Close to My Heart product. And when Close to My Heart closed, they sold the rights to Stampin' Up. And so now we carry them for Stampin' Up. Hello from the Netherlands. I guess you know some of the people that are online right now. Chris and Michelle. Is it Enoch? I hope I didn't say that wrong. You might have to do it like phonics for me. All right, so I did flip flaps. I did 4x4 flip flaps on here. Like I cut out the center of my DSP here so I could put a photo. I used the stylish shapes to do that. And then this gave me lots of room to journal. And then this was the fun one right here too, because I did a double flip flap. So I got lots of journaling. Now you could put more photos in here instead of journaling if you wanted to, but I have a lot to say because this is my family back in the 70s. So that's my dad, my uncle, my mom, my little brother, and then that's me right here. So that's me, and that's me with my Farrah Fawcett hair. That's when I was about probably 17, 16 or 17. And then here, my mom and I. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn the timer off. I've got some beef ribs that are cooking, and I'm so excited about them, but they'll be fine in there for a little bit longer, I believe. All right, so um, yeah, and then I love this because I was able to, where's that stamp set? Kind of show you, I gotta have the English one because I think that's where I put my, so it's got this background right here that you can, I think what I did is I die cut, I need to clean my stamp. I die cut this. I put the pieces on here so you can do like a big one, but I didn't do the outside. Whoops. I didn't do the outside piece right here, so then I just cut around here. And then over here, the same thing. I just did 3 layers and then cut it down so you can get different size rainbows with this as well. So all of this will be available, I think, May 6th. If I remember correctly, it's the first week of May, and May 6th is Jeff's birthday, actually. So I should know that, but I mean, I don't remember if that's the actual day that all this goes live for customers. So if you're not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you want to get your hands on these products, now these products aren't available to us yet, but everything else that I showed you earlier, you can get your hands on now as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So just to finish off, I did some splattering here and just did a few of the little accents and dies with the hearts. I love that. I love this boho vibe feel. And the colors were fabulous for um, 70s photos, the older photos. I mean, you could do anything with it, but I think that's what Cindy gave it to me for, was for, um, she and I are the same age, born in 1970, and I think she might be a year younger than me, actually. But I was born in 70, so that was really fun to scrapbook. And then here is the 6x8 album that I created as well. I decided to do a Groovy Dates album. I'm going to add to it more as I get closer to when I'll use this for my weekly projects, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But that probably won't be till May or June or later. I'm not sure. I've been trying to follow the Artisan design team assignments when their projects go live on Fridays, I think it is, then I do it the next week. And I'm trying to follow that as close as possible. So I did a little title page here. This was from, I didn't journal about this one. I just wanted it to be a picture of Jeff and I, this particular date. But this one was going to the San Antonio Rodeo. I think in 2023 we did that. Don't think it was last year. It might have been. I don't know. Have to look at the pictures. But then this one was of a date. This was actually our wedding anniversary last year. And our favorite place to eat is a place down on Main Street called Hondo's. And took our picture together. So this is all I've created. So I have my whole album I can work on and just document our dates throughout the years. So that's my plan on that. All right. And then the last but not least, just real quick, I'm going to share with you the artisan gift. So when I originally announced being an artisan back in about November, I guess it was. I learned I was chosen in September of last year. Then in December, they sent us a cute package and they didn't include this in it because they wanted to present this to us at OnStage. And again, I had planned on going to OnStage, but things just didn't transpire to where I could go. So Cindy grabbed this for me and she mailed it to me this week. And I just love the extra things that they do for us. You know, like this is printed right here. And I guess I want to be careful. Maybe I'll just slide it off if I can. I'm gonna I'm gonna be super, super careful. Okay, I can do it this way. I use some tear and tape, I think, and bring it up this way. Let's see if I can get it off easily. Yvonne, I think that's how you say her name, with the Artisan Design team. If you go check out her um, Instagram, that's where I follow her mostly. She has Facebook, I think, as well. She did a scrapbook page using this on the scrapbook page. It's like that is so brilliant. So I'm probably going to do something kind of similar to that. And because she used pictures that everybody took, and then I can actually put my picture, a picture of myself doing the onstage presentation. Lots of people sent me photos of me up on the big screen, or I can even use just a picture um, from the beginning of my video. I thought I'd take a screenshot of that. So let's see what we got in here. This is, I think, specially made tissue paper for artisans. So I have some of that from my earlier package as well. And they sent us, gave us a cute little button we could have worn. I could have worn, everybody did probably, but I could have worn at the on stage to recognize us as artisans. And then this is like a plaque, I believe. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize that, y'all, that it is a acrylic block. Look at that. How cool is that? So there's my official, it's got a little stand that's supposed to fit in there, a bunch more tissue paper. So I can just slide it right in there. Mine fit in there just perfect. Some of the girls were saying theirs didn't fit in there very well. So you'll see this back on the shelf here in the future. I guess if I put it over here, you might can see that a little bit better. Not a whole lot, but anyways, I think y'all can see what it says. So we have a stamp set, or we have a stamp that says that. I put it on the back of my cards, or I try to remember to. And so anyways, I'm really excited about this. Thank you, Cindy, if you're watching. And anyways, I think that's it. I think I shared everything I wanted to, and I'm sure Jeff is probably ready to have dinner. So I will go feed him here pretty quick. So thanks for joining me today. Let's see. Wow, you almost got it. There's a last so did I say Inca? Is that how you say it? Did I say it? Now I don't even remember what I said, so I apologize. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to I'm trying to say it under my breath, but I don't want to butcher your name, so I'm not going to do it. I was going to just share real quick that this was one of the cards, similar to one of the cards I made for the paper pumpkin alternatives. This is the one that I didn't submit because I wasn't super happy with it. And then I thought, oh, I could do a belly band. So I did an actual belly band. One of the cats is on the table that holds my camera. But so this one you would just untie and open it up, and like it's a gatefold. I haven't even decorated the inside, but I thought I'd share that with you real quick. So I've got more projects I've got to create for the with the paper pumpkin. So I've got it sitting here on my desk. I've got to do my paper pumpkin creatives project here in the next day or two. And then I'm going to have a restoring joy through creativity YouTube series I started last month. I'll do that on April 3rd, I think. So I'll have another project using this kit. I'm going to try to get it all out of this one kit. I have a full brand new extra kit. If I don't have to bust into it, I may have it available and try to sell it. So if you're interested, let me know. E Inuka? Is that how you say it? Inuka? Okay, I hope that's right. I'm going to like screenshot this. I'm going to do that right now. There, I screenshot it so I could see it and I can remember for next time. All right, so thanks for joining me again. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up and for commenting and chatting with me. I do go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. and Central Time, as I'm located in Texas. Sorry about the camera moving. Got one or two kitties over there. I think he's just getting settled. And um, and then I go live on occasion. I go on live on the second Thursday of the month with my scrapbooking workshop Craft Along. So that'll be April 10th. You can find information about that in my Monday Make It Live replay that I just did on yesterday morning, I guess. I didn't put very many details in this description because I just wanted to focus on sharing with y'all tonight. So I'm going to take off. Y'all have a blessed evening or day, wherever you're viewing from, whatever time it may be. And thanks for joining me and take care. Bye bye.